Let's get right into it. Number 15. The living forest on your face. Right now, and I mean right now, there are microscopic creatures living in your pores. They're called Demodex mites, and before you go full flamethrower on your face, don't worry. Everyone has them. They're like the worst kind of roommates. Invisible, greasy, and they sleep on your face. Literally. Each night, when you close your eyes, they crawl out of your hair follicles, mate on your skin, and then crawl back into your pores to die. Romantic, right? You're basically hosting a nightly orgy for microscopic bugs who think your face oil is a 5-star buffet. Scientists say they actually help eat dead skin cells and maintain the balance of your skin's microecosystem, which sounds noble until you realize that means they're living off your corpse flakes. These mites don't even have anuses, so all the waste they produce just stays inside them. When they die, their bodies burst, releasing all that lovely stored-up gunk directly into your pores. So next time you wake up feeling fresh, just remember your skin is a microscopic graveyard filled with exploding bug corpses. Beautiful. Number 14. The skin city beneath your nails. You think you're clean because you washed your hands? Adorable. Under your fingernails lies an entire bustling metropolis of bacteria, fungi, and dead skin. 1 square centimeter of your skin can host up to 1 billion microorganisms. But your nails? That's like downtown Manhattan at rush hour. And here's the kicker. Most of them are harmless, until you give them a ride. Every time you scratch your scalp, pick your nose, or touch your phone, you're basically playing Uber for germs. They transfer, mix, evolve, and some even form biofilms, tiny slime fortresses that make them nearly impossible to kill. Even your phone screen gets coated in your skin fingerprints, a mix of sweat, oils, and skin microbes unique to you. So yeah, your touchscreen is technically your skin's second home. The next time you bite your nails, just know you're snacking on the biological equivalent of a public restroom floor. But hey, at least your immune system's getting its daily workout. Number 13. Your skin's secret fungal garden. If your body were a planet, your skin would be the tropical jungle, humid, diverse, and filled with fungi. Lots of fungi. The kind that thrives in the warm, dark, slightly moist crevices you pretend don't exist. There's one particularly common fungus called Malassezia, which sounds like an evil sorceress but is actually just chilling in your scalp, eating your oil and helping you flake off dandruff like confetti. Sometimes, when it gets too comfortable, it can trigger skin irritation, rashes, or even acne-like outbreaks. But the weirdest part? Your skin's fungal balance can shift depending on what shampoo or soap you use. Change your body wash, and suddenly the invisible mushroom kingdom on your back goes through political upheaval. Fungal civil war right there under your shirt. So yeah, your skin is a living compost heap of fungi that can overthrow your skincare routine at any moment. Congratulations, you're the world's most reluctant gardener. Number 12. Invisible leaks in your skin suit. You probably think your skin is like a solid barrier keeping the bad stuff out and the good stuff in. Wrong. It's more like a sponge with trust issues. Tiny invisible cracks constantly open and close as you move, stretch, and sweat, letting microscopic particles, bacteria, and chemicals slip in and out like VIPs at a club. Every lotion you use, every polluted breeze you walk through, every sneeze you inhale, your skin absorbs part of it. Even your deodorant can sneak chemicals into your bloodstream through these microscopic gaps. Your skin is basically the world's most porous security guard, waving everyone through as long as they smell okay. And the more you shower or exfoliate, the more microtears appear, meaning your clean skin might actually be leakier than ever. So next time you say, "I've got thick skin," scientifically speaking, that's a lie. You're more like a damp paper towel held together by optimism. Number 11. The bloodsucking freeloaders. If you've ever been bitten by a mosquito, you've already met one of the skin's most unwelcome visitors. But here's the thing. Some of them never actually leave. Certain tick species can stay embedded in your skin for days, even weeks, feeding on your blood like they paid rent. When they latch on, their saliva contains chemicals that numb your nerves and prevent clotting, which is both genius and horrifying. Your body literally doesn't notice the thief draining it until hours later, when you finally feel that itchy bump and think, huh, what's that? Oh, and if you've ever heard of botflies, congratulations, you now know what true skin horror looks like. The female botfly lays her eggs on a mosquito, and when that mosquito lands on you, the eggs drop off and burrow into your skin. They hatch, live under your flesh, and breathe through a tiny hole until they're ready to crawl out. It's nature's version of Airbnb, except the tenant is a larva chewing its way out of your shoulder. So next time something itches, just try not to think about whether it's a rash or a roommate. Number 10. The skin memory files. Here's a fun psychological twist. Your skin can remember. Not like a diary, but in a biological PTSD kind of way. Scientists have found that skin cells retain molecular memories of inflammation and trauma. So if you once got a really bad sunburn, your skin remembers that event and will react faster next time, even decades later. It's basically holding grudges against the sun. Same with allergic reactions or injuries. Once your immune cells have a fight in one area, they leave behind little molecular post-it notes that say, if this happens again, panic immediately. That's why sometimes a rash appears faster, stronger, or more dramatically than before. Your skin's like, we've seen this movie. Start screaming. It's a weird, low-level intelligence system built into your flesh, constantly whispering, don't trust the world. So if your skin ever breaks out or overreacts, maybe it's not overreacting. Maybe it's just traumatized. Basically, your epidermis is the world's most anxious historian. Number 9. The constant skin snowstorm. Every minute, you shed about 30,000 to 40,000 skin cells. That's roughly 9 pounds of yourself per year. You are, quite literally, snowing your own body everywhere you go. Your bed? About half the dust there is dead skin. Your office chair? You're basically sitting in a pile of your own remains. It gets worse. Dust mites, microscopic creatures again, eat that skin. Your entire house is a tiny ecosystem powered by your biological dandruff buffet. They feast, breed, and poop all inside your mattress, which, if you've had it for a while, could contain millions of them. You're basically spooning with a microscopic orgy every night. Oh, and when people say, you glow differently in the morning, it might just be because your night's worth of skin flakes caught the light. Romantic, huh? So yeah, you're not alone in your bed. You're surrounded by the ghosts of your own epidermis and the creatures dining on them. Sleep tight. Number 8. Your skin's electrical storms. Here's something freaky. Your skin can generate electricity. Not enough to power a phone, but enough to make scientists raise their eyebrows. Every touch, every goosebump, every drop of sweat is tied to tiny electrical signals running through your skin. This is part of why lie detectors work. They measure your skin's electrical conductance when you're nervous. The more you sweat, the better your skin conducts, so technically your anxiety can power a small current. Even more bizarre, your skin's voltage changes with emotions. Stress? Your body becomes slightly more conductive. Fear? Same thing. You are, in a very real way, a walking emotional battery. Some researchers think we unconsciously sense these tiny charges in others, like a low-voltage social radar. That's why sometimes you feel tension in the air. It's not poetic. It's literally your skin detecting someone else's static storm. So next time you're in a heated argument, remember, it's not just emotional sparks flying. It's literal microvolts of human drama. Number 7. The skin's chemical whisper network. Your skin doesn't just feel, it talks. Not with words, but with chemistry. Every pore, sweat gland, and oil duct is constantly releasing microscopic chemical messages called pheromones and volatile compounds. These invisible molecules drift through the air, silently affecting how people around you feel and react. Some make you seem more attractive, trustworthy, or comforting. Others, not so much. That weird vibe you get from someone? Sometimes it's literally your nose decoding their stress hormones before your brain catches up. Your skin leaks emotional information like a faulty faucet. The scent of fear, anxiety, or excitement seeps out in trace amounts, changing your body odor on a molecular level. Dogs can smell it, babies can sense it, and according to a few studies, humans can too, just unconsciously. So technically, when you're nervous on a date, your skin might be screaming panic, while your mouth says, I'm fine. You're a walking, sweating, chemical contradiction. In short, your skin is gossiping about you 24/7. Number 6. The microscopic battlefields. Under a microscope, your skin isn't smooth. It's a chaotic, uneven war zone. Millions of immune cells patrol your epidermis like microscopic soldiers, waiting for something to invade. When they detect a threat, say a cut, a bacterium, or your terrible habit of picking at pimples, they go full action movie. They release cytokines, summon reinforcements, and sometimes burn down healthy tissue just to kill a few germs. That redness and swelling? That's your body's version of setting the neighborhood on fire because one bug moved in. It's overkill, but it works. Usually. The wild part is how personal this war gets. Your skin's microbiome, the bacteria, fungi, and viruses that live there, actually influence how aggressive or chill your immune system is. If your microscopic neighbors are friendly, your immune cells relax. If they're sketchy, your skin becomes a battlefield of inflammation. Basically, your skin is constantly reenacting a microscopic version of World War Z, and you're the city it's happening in. Number 5. The skin's nightlife. When you go to sleep, your skin clocks in for the night shift. Blood flow increases, your temperature rises slightly, and your cells start doing repairs like tiny construction workers. But that's also when your skin's microbial residents throw a rave. At night, sweat and oil production change, your skin's pH drops, and your pores open slightly, creating the perfect after-hours party zone for bacteria and mites. Some microbes multiply more during the night, while others hibernate until morning. It's an entire circadian rhythm happening in your epidermis. Your skin literally has its own body clock. That's why nighttime skincare products actually work better. Your body's already in maintenance mode. So while you're dreaming about being chased through a hallway made of marshmallows, your face is hosting a microscopic version of Project X. You wake up refreshed, but your pores? Hungover. Number 4. The ghost nerve phenomenon. Ever felt a random itch on your arm, scratched it, and realized there's nothing there? That's your brain hallucinating sensory input from your skin. Sometimes nerves misfire, maybe due to dryness, irritation, or just your body being bored, and your brain interprets that static as an itch or tickle. It's like your skin but dialing your brain. In more extreme cases, people who've lost limbs report phantom limb sensations, feeling an itch or pain in a body part that no longer exists. That's because your brain's skin map doesn't update properly. It still thinks that limb's there. Basically, your skin's sensory system is so connected to your mind that even when it's gone, it refuses to be forgotten. Your body, we lost the arm. Your brain, no we didn't. It just went invisible. Your nerves are committed to the bit. Number 3. The self-repairing meat armor. Let's take a second to appreciate that your skin is the only organ that can heal itself in high definition. You can literally get sliced, burned, scraped, and it'll patch itself back together like a living 3D printer. But that miracle comes with a few creepy side effects. When your skin heals, it doesn't actually grow back the same. It builds scar tissue made mostly of collagen, which is tougher, less elastic, and has no sweat glands or hair follicles. You're not regrowing original skin, you're slapping on biological duct tape. And that's just surface-level repair. Deep down, your immune cells are pulling an all-nighter, cleaning up dead tissue, and calling in fibroblasts to build new layers. The whole process is basically construction chaos. Fast, messy, and always leaving behind a weird patch job. Even stranger, the skin's repair system gets smarter each time it's damaged. Your body literally learns how to fix itself faster, like a game character leveling up after every injury. So yeah, your skin remembers trauma, but at least it uses it for character development. Think of scars as nature's save files. They're proof you took damage and lived. Number 2. The living mood ring. You ever blush, go pale, or get goosebumps for no logical reason? That's your skin expressing emotions your mouth forgot to hide. Blushing happens when your brain decides to flood your face with blood because you're embarrassed. like your body's waving a giant neon sign that says, "Look at me, I'm dying inside." Meanwhile, when you're scared, your body does the opposite. Blood drains away from your skin toward your organs, leaving you pale. It's an ancient, try not to get eaten reflex from when predators looked for color changes as a sign of life. And goosebumps? That's your skin trying to puff up your non-existent fur. Back when we had more body hair, that reflex made us look bigger to predators and trapped heat. Now, it just gives us weird chicken skin whenever we hear sad music or walk into a cold grocery store. Basically, your skin is your emotional translator. It tattles on your feelings before you can lie about them. You're an open book written in capillaries and nerves. Number 1. The skin's hidden intelligence. Here's the big one: your skin is smart. Not brain smart, but it can sense, react, and even make decisions faster than your conscious mind. Ever pulled your hand away from something hot before you even realized it burned? That's your skin's sensory neurons firing faster than thought. They bypass your brain entirely. Your skin made that decision for you. It also constantly tracks temperature, humidity, and pressure to adjust your body's sweat, circulation, and hydration levels. Your skin is basically running a full-time environmental analysis program, making micro-adjustments every second to keep you alive without asking permission. Even more eerie, your skin can feel emotional touch differently than physical touch. A hug from a loved one triggers a totally separate set of sensory pathways, releasing oxytocin and serotonin, your body's your safe chemicals. So yes, your skin literally knows who's touching you. It recognizes comfort, danger, and care all on its own. It's not just a cover. It's a living sensory network smarter than most Wi-Fi routers. In the end, your skin isn't just a shell. It's a city, a sensor array, a battlefield, and a haunted house, all rolled into one fragile, regenerating suit of meat. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.